Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good. We're sending it over, you guys. Yeah. Okay.
No,
A little bit.
I mean, I'm just commenting.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Let's prepare the race actually. What's up, everyone? We're live, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Let's load up the files and start the race right away. Yep. I'll give you the countdown. Go. Yeah, we're all playing in Japanese. All playing the same version too. So no one has an advantage of doing like exclusive tricks.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. You do that. You do that.
All right, so we're just waiting on. Everybody's ready, right?
No, he's still loading.
Oh,
Loading screens.
Yeah, the loading.
That's the worst part about
the loading.
this
The
game.
loading screen in
Yeah,
Odyssey is really
definitely.
long. The first one.
Mine bugged out like yesterday, and it spent 4 minutes on that loading screen.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It lasted for like 2 days, and then it stopped again for no reason.
Okay.
All right, we're ready. So I'm gonna give you countdown. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
All right, so welcome back to ESA Summer 2018. One of the final runs of our final days coming up here. Super Mario Odyssey, 80% race with 360Chrism, Isaia, and Joshim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But pretty much that's it.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, we're gonna start with getting our cap, which is the most important asset in our game, which allows us to go very fast.
Yeah, so Cappy is definitely like the coolest thing about this game, as the game plays a lot similar to all the previous Mario titles. They kind of like combined everything and made the controllers really, really tight, and they turned them into Sonic, as you can see right here, because they're constantly like rolling on the ground. That is the fastest method to move forward in the game. So you'll be seeing them literally sitting here shaking the controllers a lot.
Yeah,
for like an hour.
Like actually all the time. Like most of the time you're gonna see them shake.
Also, there
I think
Oh.
I'm dead.
Chris,
Oh.
Prism,
you
that's
can
scary.
save. You can save this as long as Cappy is
can
back
get
in
this.
your head. It's Cappy. Oh. Yeah.
Shaking here.
There's a lot of runs that have died to specifically that. Coming up first here is the first capture. So this is the part of the new mechanic in this game, where you can basically put the hat on enemies and you can manifest them, or like capture them as they call it in the game, and you'll be able to use their different abilities to progress through the game. Here you kind of have to get the frog because Mario can't jump that high. That's like a space jump, and Mario is not in space. So here, coming up to the first boss.
Oh.
Don't worry, Chris, you got
First
this.
bonk.
So right here you see the first boss battle, which is one of the brutals. There are actually 4 brutals in this game, which we're gonna encounter throughout the run. And the first one right here is probably one of the easiest to encounter, if not the easiest. And with that, we're gonna enter the next kingdom. Or actually enter the game now.
I'll be there soon, guys. Don't wait for me.
Chris coming out here with a rocky start.
I just want to say, on the leaderboard, I have the worst PB, so you shouldn't expect me to win. And there's no pressure on me whatsoever.
You have no confidence in this?
No, I have no pressure. You have the pressure. You should be pressured. You should be very nervous right now.
Oh, nice try.
So yeah, coming up here is... What's the name of this kingdom? again?
It's Lake Kingdom. Not like a
Cascade.
Kingdom. It's Cascade
Cascade.
Kingdom. I'm sorry. Lake Kingdom comes later. So in here, in this kingdom, there's actually, on the version 1.0, there's a way to skip that, what they're doing right now, skip this moon, and get to the boss fight immediately. But everything after 1.0, which got patched because they're all playing on 1.2, by the way, they are not able to get to the boss fight, or actually, it's not going to trigger anymore.
To the mid? Oh, the mic. All right, I got you.
So yeah, usually you'll be able to save 30 seconds in here with just skipping that moon, but because we have a different version, we can't do it anymore. It only works on 1.0 and it got patched instantly after.
Yeah, with the history of this game, literally the first week it came out, we already found sequence breaks and everything. This game had probably one of my favorite like growths, as from the release into how the game looks today. So the end percent is kind of crazy right now as of how it looked like prior to release.
Yeah, I mean it became a huge game like really quickly.
I did this dino jump in my first ever playthrough.
Oh, you didn't? Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I missed it though.
So yeah, I'll explain that in a sec after Chris gets it. Yeah, that
There you go.
Nice. So how that works is like the dinosaur has to step correctly to get it. Once you have to land the left foot on the trampoline. So normally it's just a trampoline for Mario basically, but because of how big the trigger zone for this boss fight is, you can actually utilize the T-Rex hitbox size with the trampoline, and then you can jump out of it and then dive into this cutscene trigger that leads into this boss fight, which we have to do because it's a triple moon right here, and we need 5 moons to beat this level.
Yep.
Also, all of us are collecting coins during the boss fight because we need about 100 coins before we enter Wooded to buy a moon. So we need to pay attention to our coin counters.
A little bit. 100 early is super important. Later on, I actually always get backup coins at in my route.
Yeah, so still, I think even in the recent route, you still buy 2 moons, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you still do.
We have a $20 donation by Jacobo. Great cause and great event. Thanks to all the great runs. Was a lot of fun to watch. Greetings from Germany.
Oh boy, the meme.
Alright, and with that, Isaiah is going to enter the next world, which is Sand Kingdom, where we're actually also going to get the most of the coins for the entire run. There are 2 places where you can get a lot of coins, and he's probably going to go for both of them right away, which is, first of all, the Sphinx, and second of all, Later Than Lines in the chest, where you can get 50 coins for it.
I'm not sure if any of us are actually going to do the Sphinx on this
Oh, you
version. We can't clip in, so...
I mean, it's your choice what you're going to do.
Yeah.
It's still possible,
Yeah.
the Sphinx clip, but
It's
yeah.
just way
I've
harder
never
now.
seen anyone do it in 1.2.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's too difficult.
I thought it was deemed like it actually is impossible in 1.2.
No, it is possible.
Oh.
It is possible.
Never seen that happen.
We have a $10 donation by Jumpman. Wahoo!
Nice.
Keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. 360Chrism, Isaia, and Yoshim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, so finally at Sand Kingdom. This stage has gone through an insane amount of routing changes since its release. Oh boy, where do I begin? And I still think to this day people do this slightly differently, depending on who the runner is, where they do the bird or where they do...
Oh yeah,
the
it's
runes.
different from person to person. Some people do the bird early, some people do it like at the end.
Yeah.
It's really like...
In general, it doesn't really matter when you do it, as long as you get it at some
Yes.
point.
It's just, I guess it's like, it comes down to personal preference. Either personal preference or you mess up so you can get it later.
Yeah. So there are different setups to like go to the next moon and stuff like that. Like you see here at the top of the building. So if say Chris would skip the bird, he could just roll down into the pipe right here. It doesn't seem like any of our runners are
No,
going to skip
They're
this
all
moon.
going for the bird.
We have a $10 donation by Normie saying, "Go Yoshim, go!"
So coming up here for Isaia is one of the most tricky jumps in the game. It's not super hard, but it's really easy to mess up. I remember I struggled with this jump a lot in the beginning. So with that pillar, it's kind of like an upside down, like the sides of the platform, or the ledges, so to speak, are kind of like an upside down pyramid. So if you end up under the ledge, you'll actually get bonked and you can't even like attempt to get back up because of like the awkward wall right there. So you got to make sure you're far away enough. And unfortunate for Chris, that's exactly what can happen if you're a little bit too close to the wall when you make your jump up there. And nice, a quick second attempt.
The ice pills in general on this level are really weird.
Yeah.
They're really,
It is.
like, there's no other word for it. They're just weird, to be honest. And we're gonna see if anyone is using a different Sand Kingdom route. Let's see it. Let's see if anyone's gonna use a different route though.
Yeah, we see Isaia over there utilizing the bullet bill. So like what you saw right there, like he was optimizing basically the stamina of the bullet bill before it blows up. You gotta make sure that you utilize your boost at specific times, because if you just spam it, the bullet bill will explode sooner even. So timing your boosts correctly will extend the stamina for your bullet bill.
And he's not going for the Sphinx, alright. Let's see if anyone else is going for it.
We have a $20 anonymous donation saying, "Love me some Odyssey."
It's crazy how so many people started running this game that it kind of went through like time travel when it comes to optimization, and it passed like so many other games that are really popular just because so many people were working on routes and optimizations, finding glitches. Odyssey went within a few weeks to the top 5 most speedrun games of all time.
Dude, I think I saw like at least like from the first week like 500. Oh no! Yeah, that's really awkward right there.
So right there's a tricky jump, which Isaia tried to get, but sadly he did not get it. He's gonna go for it one more time and see if he can get it. It's a very precise jump, to be honest. You need the right timing for it in order to get it. And there you go. He got it.
Also, that chest there gives 50 coins, which is really important.
You get about 50 coins
My
in there.
coin art's gonna be really sketchy now. So I need to get backup coins before wooded.
And Chrism also got it. Good job.
We have another $25 donation by Anonymous saying, "I will unfortunately be missing the SMO race during the live event, but I'll donate to make sure to watch it later. Best of luck to all the runners."
Alright, so right there where Isaia and Yoshim are right now, it's usually where the second time you can pick up the bird and moon at. So generally, like, since you go through this stage without any like changing too many loading zones and whatnot, aside from the pipe where you go in and get the rumble moon. So since the bird is on a cycle from the time this whole kingdom loads in, you want to make sure that you do all the moons before you get to the oasis to pick up that moon. Otherwise, the bird won't be in the correct cycle to show up at that time. Alright, seeing as all 3 runners are finishing up Sand Kingdom right here, coming up next is
Lake Kingdom.
the shortest kingdom.
The shortest kingdom of all of them, and also like one of the most consistent ones.
Yeah. Overall, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Only 8 moons. That's the minimum out of all kingdoms. Oh, actually, except the boss kingdom.
Yeah.
Ruined.
Yeah.
But even Ruined is longer than Lake, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're roughly.
It depends
roughly
on
the
how fast
same.
you're on Lake.
Oh,
It
okay.
depends on how good you are on Lake, though. But it's like kind of similar. It's like about 3 minutes and 20 to 30 seconds, depending on how good you are as a runner.
Yeah, I remember when I got to this kingdom the first time during my first playthrough when this game got released, and I was like, there's a lot of swimming on this stage for such a tiny stage. Oh, nice. Is I getting that backup money right there? I always pick that up because my corner out is really bad for this game. It's a meme.
It's a meme.
I've always heard he said that, so I just like rolled with it.
We have a $5 donation by Strelly. Hey Yoshim, Strelly here. I hope you practiced the seaside music notes and that you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Anyway, good luck to the runners and shoutouts to the cute crew.
So yeah, as you see right here with most of the runners right now, they're gonna be utilizing the, I think it's called Cheap Cheap.
Oh yeah, yeah, Cheap Cheap.
Yeah, Cheap Cheap has the ability to like spin as he moves. Though it has been tested, it's not that much faster than just holding forward. To
It's
swim.
not faster, but it lets you turn faster.
Oh
so
yeah, similar to how rolling in Ocarina of Time helps with like if you want to keep turning and moving forward.
Alright, and now Yoshim is gonna be at the second Brutal. This is actually a really easy fight. You just have to jump on his head and then jump on him and you're good to go. It's like, again, it's a really easy and very consistent world, to be honest. Like, there's not much to talk about in this world. And with that, Yoshim is already done with this world, so like he's on his way to Wooded Kingdom. And Wood is actually a really long world compared to Lake, and also a very cool movement-looking world. Like there's a lot of movement going down, which can differ from skill level to skill level. We'll see if all of them are gonna go for the same route, which I don't think they will.
Oh,
That's
unfortunate right there.
Also, Isaiah just finished his
Good
on his way
backup.
to Wooded.
Yeah, actually really good backup. So you saw that last time they did before getting into the platform where the boss was. It can be kind of tricky unless you jump out at a specific time, like at the apex of your jump and close enough to the wall, because you really want the wall jump to happen. Since if you're in midair, especially after dropping out of a captured enemy, you can't cap jump again after that. So you have to wall jump and then aim with Cappy and jump toward Cappy to land on the flower that puts you up next to the boss. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but it's very easy to mess up.
Yeah.
That's the whole speedrun, right?
Literally, yeah.
The first few weeks of running this game, you can feel it in your arms.
It's an intense workout. Yeah, it should be.
Also, this run is a wrist killer
Yeah.
with all the shaking. Thankfully, some things that were thought of to be faster that included shaking was debunked, including shaking on the power lines, which were absolutely horrible.
I never did that. I boycotted it the first time someone mentioned it because it wasn't faster. There's no way it was faster.
So right here, as you saw on Yoshim's screen and Isaia's screen, and soon coming up with Chrism's screen, is like it's not exactly something like groundbreaking, but something that I didn't know when I was still running this game, where you can grab a rock really early and just grab the MIPS. I guess that's what everybody calls him from 64, right?
Yeah.
To grab that moon, and then you just bring the rock over to the other side and just get this. Nice.
We have a
Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry.
No worries, go on.
We have a $20 donation by Anonymous saying, I accidentally slept through Linka's Wind Waker HD run, but I'm here in time for the Super Mario Odyssey race. Good luck to all the runners, but I gotta root for your boy Chrism.
Hey, yeah. Thank you.
So what you just saw on Yoshi's stream is actually a new discovered trick, which both of the other runners are not gonna use. This is like only Yoshi right now doing it, and he actually got like first try. I mean, you only have like one try to do it.
And Yoshim is showcasing a little bit of a new route for Wooded Kingdom. So the start is slightly different with the new moons that he's picking up, as you're seeing right here. He skips the pipe section, which is because you have to transition twice in there, and it's a swimming section. It's not that fast. So it's kind of cool to see all the new strats come to fruition right here.
That's on purpose.
So in this section, there's a lot of like scary long jumps over like a huge pit. If you fall down here, you actually end up in the lower region of this area, which is really bad, and there's no moon you can pick up fast enough for this route currently. I recall like in the early days, people thought there was a possibility of a moon that could be fast in the dark forest below.
It takes too long to get out.
Yeah, definitely. That's like one of the main reasons why it wasn't viable for the 80% route. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I already took damage though.
Yeah, also one thing, taking damage in this game actually slows you down by way more than it looks, because you get a 2-second bonus cutscene on every moon grab where you've taken damage. to like kind of heal you up again.
And good stuff by Yoshim, getting that first try. That whole section is really hard to do perfectly. Nice little strat by there by Isaia. If I'm not wrong, you ground pound it, and as you hit the nut, you cancel your ground pound into a dive, so you bonk, so you had enough time in the air to pick up the moon without falling all the way down, right?
Yep.
Some tiny, really cool optimization. I love the movement in this game.
Yeah, the movement definitely is great. Also, all the advanced techniques. Once you know all the advanced techniques in this game, it gets really fun to do.
Just so mesmerizing to watch as well.
Alright, so in here you're gonna see the third Mecha Brule. Third Brule, not Mecha Brule. We're not there yet. The third Brule you're gonna see on Yoshim's side, where it's actually pretty simple. Like all of them just have a free HP, so you just gotta hit them 3 times and then you get to go and you get a free Star Moon.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go for it once.
Good luck. No speed? That was awkward.
No triple jump. Speed was good.
Oh, right. I'm not good at this first jump, so I don't even know it.
Wood is the one king that's gotten so many tiny optimizations throughout its run. It's changed quite a bit. You know, Lake has been like the exact same from start to finish.
Yeah, it never changed.
I think Lake has been rerouted like once or twice.
Alright, so Yoshim's done with Wooded now, and now he's gonna enter the first.
Wow.
Now he's gonna enter the first boss segment, or like the first boss world, which is Cloud. He's gonna have a fight against Bowser, and there's a technique where you can instantly grab his head and smash him. I don't know if he's gonna go for it, but you'll probably see it. It's hilariously cool. It's hilariously cool to look at.
Also, I'm doing some better strats to get extra points during this boss fight, which includes getting the rocks and getting the hearts. Because when you're full HP, you get 5 coins per heart instead of getting healed. So I take the, like, maybe... I might lose like 200 milliseconds something if I do it optimally. So I take it to get the 10 extra coins.
Yeah, since coins is still important here if you don't have 100 before snow.
We do have a nice backup for 1.2 only, actually, in Metro. That we're probably one or two of us are going to show up.
I'm gonna get it. I always get it.
Yeah.
Even if I have enough coins, I just get it usually. Because I just want to mash A and go to snow first.
Yeah.
And there you go, he got it. That's the trick. We could just instantly get the head, because usually when you try to get the head this close to Bowser, he's gonna steal it for himself again, and you're gonna lose a lot of time. But if you have the right timing for it, you can get it. Yeah, if you have the right amount of time, you can get it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I'm missing a moon?
You didn't take the far away tower one. So you're missing a moon.
Chat also mentioned that you missed one.
Far away tower one?
Before you went into the
And
last
you got it 3
tower
times in a
for the
row.
boss.
Good job.
He's
What?
still...
I don't know which one.
Oh.
It's the one before you get into the building where you climb up the tower.
Oh, the nut tower.
Yeah.
Oh, did I miss that one?
Yeah. The one far away, yeah.
Oh, dang. I don't know what a good backup moon is then.
I guess the one far in that tree behind you? Well, you're already here, so...
Go to the left and around the corner.
Oh yeah, I'll get that one.
And to celebrate Chrism's fortune,
I don't
we
think
have
I've ever done that before.
I'm sorry.
It happens, man. It happens.
And to celebrate Chrism's fortune, we have a $150 donation without a comment.
For the kids.
Alright. So Yoshim right now is currently at Lost Kingdom. That is actually the kingdom before Metro, the kingdom we were supposed to go. But due to Bowser being very nice to us, we have to go for these 2 worlds now and then be at Metro first.
Also, I'm hitting Bowser straight across the field to make him do a short hop at the end here.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah.
So this is kind of awkward to do, because I need to jump around him as I'm hitting him.
Okay, this is new to me, so I've never
This is new to me as well. I never saw that before.
Yeah, it's a kind of new optimization. Then I'm going to damage boost on him to get this a little bit easier.
Very nice fight.
Very nice, yeah.
See if Chrism can follow it up.
Of course, dude. What do you mean? Who do you think I am, Ginny?
Sponsored player.
I'm just
Sponsored
kidding.
player has to do. That's
Isaiah, sorry, no, Isaiah.
Oh no.
Sorry. Oh no. So Yoshi was just about to finish Lost, and after that, we're gonna end up in Dark Metro because there are two different Metro setups, or like, there are two different Metro worlds. The first one is Dark Metro, and the second one is the normal Metro, so like the all shiny and bright one. And actually, to notice in the Dark Metro, the boss fight is really hard to do. There's like this Mecha Wiggler, and you can potentially two-cycle it if you're good enough. But it's just really hard to do because of like you have to move your controller around for that to be able to shoot them or like to aim properly.
nice. Chrism gets a pretty clean. Okay,
Pretty clean, yeah.
fight.
Good job.
Pretty clean, pretty clean. Oh.
I've never heard that sound
Same.
effect ever.
There's so many things you hear when you play with like a very good headset. There's so many sound effects you never hear at home.
We have a $25 donation by Anonymous saying, "Here is a little donation from the Netherlands. My daughter is learning new moon locations and is enjoying the Super Mario Odyssey run. Good luck to all the runners."
Thanks for good luck. Also, what I did here, I triggered Klepto so I don't get a cutscene when I'm moving down here. That's why we also went around the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a cutscene we're actually gonna trigger from the other side to still start the event, but not the cutscene, the bird.
Yeah, the cutscene includes Klepto stealing Cappy away from us, so we have to go jump up and get him back without having anything.
yeah. So the big klepto skip has been a major deal for this kingdom. Because I remember in the beginning we didn't have a skip for it, obviously. And just watching that cutscene, such a long cutscene just for that.
Oh yeah, right here I'm gonna get close to the bird. Gonna activate him, and the cutscene won't start if I get to the trigger anymore.
And trigger is kind of big too.
Yeah, it's huge. It's all
Yeah.
over the floor. Like the lowest level is like everywhere in the whole map.
Also, if you go inside like the cutscene box and then go out of it and land on safe ground, it will still trigger it for some reason. So we need to avoid it, like all parts of it, not just landing on the ground, which is usually the trigger for cutscenes in this game.
So on the other side here we have Yoshi cleaning up the what's that building called again?
City Hall.
City Hall. Oh yeah.
There you go. I did not know the name either. I was like, oh wait.
I always forget.
Yeah.
It's such a big building. So he's coming up to Mecha Wiggler.
That fight's gonna be interesting. Let's see if you get it on phase 2, because if you don't get the first two phases, if you get on phase 3, you lose about 20 seconds. Or you lose about, let's say, 20 seconds per extra phase you're taking. Usually it's always either phase 2 or 2 or 3 phases, depending on like how good you are, or also how good your aiming is.
I'm coming up here for Isaia. It's a strat that I figured out very early on, and he found it by himself, so shoutouts to him, because it's a really cool jump all the way there. Your jump kind of has to be very precise. You have to utilize as much length of the long jump as you can before you do cap jump to even make that. So it's kind of a tricky jump, and an unfortunate fall right there after getting the moon. But fortunately, this staircase is here, so it's not hard to get back up, to get back on track.
What flag is that you're representing, Isaiah?
Valhalla.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure.
So I'm actually from Norway, but I just put Valhalla on
Alright.
Speedruns because that's a part of Norse mythology.
And Yoshin got it in the second phase actually, so he got everything first try. That's really
Nice.
good.
That's really annoying to do.
And now he's gonna enter the day metro. There's like night metro, which you saw right now, and then there's the day metro. Which we're gonna collect most
now
of
I'm
the
getting-
stars. Most everyone's sorry.
Nice. He got it.
Also, those poles there have a weird thing where sometimes Mario won't grab it properly, then he will just be gravitated towards it and he can't leave it and can't turn around either.
Do you know what helps children a lot? Those $67,000 we reached a couple of minutes ago.
Wow.
Wow.
Shout out
job.
to everybody, man. That's a crazy number right there.
Also, we have a $110 donation by Kira Yagami. Thank you all for this beautiful event. It was a real pleasure to follow the runs. Good race, and don't forget to jump into the sky to touch the stars. Lots of love.
There's some stars here.
There's
There's
star-shaped
in-
moons.
That's so weird.
Oh yeah, as we're seeing Yoshim over there starting up the daytime stuff on Metro, that also has been through a few route changes as of late. Shout out to Tech for figuring out that you could fling yourself right into the bench just to get that star from the guy who just needs somebody to talk to.
Also, shout out to Splatoon for the aim practice for this boss.
I just noticed that your aim was really clean there. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, that's what 200 hours of Splatoon does.
Yeah, I can see that.
In
now.
before I'm gonna choke the second phase because I just said that.
Nah, it's all good. You're gonna get this. Don't worry about it.
Also, I think Wiggler, Mecha Wiggler, when he's on the ground, his hitbox isn't as big as it looks like, right?
No, you can be really close to him.
It's really small. It's a really small hitbox.
Yeah, I think the worst thing about Wiggler is when he's high, he's so hard to hit.
Yeah.
Because the tank only aims so far up on the screen.
Yeah, there's a limit. You can't aim like to the sky.
Yeah.
So I'm going really far back usually.
Especially at phase 2, he's really hard to get at the very end. Like,
And another thing about the tank in general is that it has a cooldown factor if you shoot too much, and I think it's random, or if it's hit best. I forget the full explanation for it, but it's really annoying when you're like, oh, I can't shoot for like a couple of seconds, and then that costs you a 2 cycle.
Yeah, I've never been able to figure it out. I didn't even know there was an explanation for it. I need to find that.
That was a really good fight for me.
Yeah, I don't remember where I saw it, but I think either I read it somewhere or somebody explained it to me. I actually don't remember. But it's an annoying cooldown, nonetheless.
We have a $5 donation by Nevlin. It's sad to think that no, okay, I'll start again. It's sad to think this ESA's last day, but we're ending it in style. ESA is never just a marathon. It's Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
Oh, can you get this? This is not exactly new, but it was optimized.
it is
Not
really,
extremely long ago, but it's really
it is really weird.
annoying. Nice, you got it.
You have to literally, like, most runners, like, literally turn around the controls. in
Yeah,
order
yeah,
to get
yeah.
it. It's, like, really weird to look at.
Because on the motorcycle, it actually has motion controls on it, because obviously you turn faster if the whole vehicle is turning. So they implemented that and somehow let you like go that far with it, which is kind of neat.
2017 strats over here. You guys are cheating. You're clipping through walls. Nope. Can't believe I'm racing glitch cheaters.
Hey, there wasn't any rules on for this race, you know. Should put that in the text beforehand.
All right, and with that, he's already done with Metro. Now he has a choice of entering either Seaside Kingdom or Snow Kingdom. Snow Kingdom, right? It's probably.
Yeah, it's either or.
It's either or. It doesn't really lose any time. It's just like personal preference. But most people just go for Snow Kingdom because it's like the first option anyway. So yeah, and that is actually where we need the last amount of money that we have, because over there we're gonna buy our last moon for the run, and then we don't need to buy anything anymore. It's just all on us now.
I'll be interested in where they pick up the backup money. If they don't end up not having enough money for snow, I can see them going to Seaside.
You can see it right in a few seconds on my screen.
And my screen.
Oh yeah, so both of them have to go for Seaside Kingdom because they don't have enough coins. You need a 100.
No, actually we don't.
We don't.
Get up there, Mario!
We're gonna fix it now.
Oh, you're gonna
like
fix
right
it now?
now.
All right. Well,
Okay,
pardon me.
let's do some magic. I'm gonna spawn 200 coins in.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's a free 200
There
coins.
you go.
I forgot. That was
I
like.
totally did. Okay, I forgot
Yeah.
about that as well.
I
That's a
forgot about that
1.2
one.
exclusive thing. On Nintendo Twitter's post random hint arts that give you 200 coins when you find them. And that's one of them.
Shout out to Nintendo for that one.
All right.
Yeah, those really help the all moons routes because that way we don't have the coin grind anymore.
Does that one always respawn, or is it like only one time?
I assume.
Repetitive catches gives just decreased amount of coins, so like I think it's 10 or 20 coins for second times. So it's not worth to get him twice.
Alright, so both of the other ones are gonna finish up with Metro and they're also gonna enter Snow Kingdom.
I see Yoshim already grabbing the first 2 stars, coming up to the third, which is the one we buy in Snow Kingdom over there. It's probably my favorite kingdom. The music and everything and the mini game.
Yeah.
For one of
the race is so much fun.
I wish the race was still in the route. I miss those times.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't play that route.
Oh wow.
Dude, it was a wholesome route.
Dang, dude. It's still in world peace. You can do that category.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
why I'm
need to
tired
learn
of
World
it.
Peace, actually.
In the world peace category is basically any percent, but it includes all of the main multi-moons and boss fights up until Bowser, like the credits.
Basically all
It's a really,
story
really arbitrary but
Or-
fun category.
We have a $5 donation by 115 Gus. Good luck on the race, everyone, but even more good luck to Isaia. You can knock this out of the park.
There you
Thanks,
go.
man.
So, was the clip in...
Oh, he got, okay,
Save.
you saved it. Jesus Christ. Right there, you usually go for a triple jump, but the wind can mess you up. As you saw right there, the wind messed him up a little bit, so he failed on it. And he barely was able to save it. Wow. That was actually a really,
my
really
heart
good save.
was
I did
not
not
having
expect
it.
him
Yeah.
saving that.
Jesus Christ.
And I just thought I got some time to catch up.
Oh, wow. That was really surprising, though.
These runners are playing with our hearts, man.
Yeah, definitely. How should we commentary like that? Like,
There's no way.
no way.
A lot of times in this game, it looks like you're doomed, but with the cap jumps, you can like do some crazy saves and play
Best Mario mechanic.
play with some heart attacks.
Some heart attack, definitely. Especially later down the run. Like, I'm looking forward to Mecha Brutal fight to see if you're gonna give us a heart attack there or not, or if you're gonna get it perfectly. Okay.
But yeah, so Snow has also gone through a little bit of changes. I think in the earlier versions you could clip through the wall and skip into the race, or can you still do that?
We can still do that, but that's never been in 90% routes as far as I know.
No, that's just the other category.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
for
yeah,
World
yeah.
Beast and basically any long category.
Nice long jump right there from
Good
Yoshi.
job.
That can be a little bit scary due to ice physics on the ground, and if anybody has played any NES game or any game with ice physics from Nintendo, it can be really annoying with ice physics. But with a precise long jump at the edge of the platform, you should be fine for that jump. It looks really scary because you barely land on the ledge of that platform where the pipe and the moon is, but it's pretty lenient as long as you don't jump too early.
Alright, so he's gonna catch up on the last moon, and then he's gonna enter Seaside Kingdom. Seaside Kingdom is actually also a very consistent and very easy world. It's kind of like Lake, actually, to be honest. Like, you're also like on the same amount of time, and it's very consistent to get.
It's a lot of cheap movement.
Yeah, that as well. In like both worlds, though, it's like
Yeah, for sure.
Though it does have a few hard jumps like right off the get-go, but then again it's smooth sailing right after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, at least.
Remind me to shop after the first room, Ginny. I don't want to forget any more moves. I do shop after the first one, though. I think the movement's much nicer.
We have a $25 donation by Brams TV. First, what's in the Agata box? Second, first-time watcher and loving the event. Keep up the great work. Thanks. Well, my brain blacked. Thanks a lot for the donation.
All right, Chrism is catching up a little bit.
He is, yeah.
But I'm intentionally going slower to set up a jump here.
Yeah, that jump is sick.
There you go.
Good stuff. Ooh, that staircase.
Now this guy is on a bit of a bad cycle, so it's a bit awkward to get a hat on him.
It looks like I'm ahead of him. Let's go.
Yeah, temporary at least.
See Yoshim over there going into the second Rumble moon in the game.
And he's about to get the last hard, quote-unquote hard one in this world, and after that it's, again, as Isaia already said, smooth sailing from there on out.
And the moon that Yoshim just picked up, you gotta trust, you gotta have a good idea of where you are in terms of the screen, because you can't see yourself from the back behind there. So you gotta make sure that you align yourself correctly, otherwise you'll dive past the moon infinitely. I think I had one run where I just missed the moon 6 times in a row because my perception was so bad for that run. I just I'm giving up. That had to be a reset at that point.
Off the shoe sounds. You never hear those.
It's the best noise, dude. Goombas are the best noise. Then we do with the Goombas as we do with Yoshi in Super Mario World. Oh, you didn't. You saved. You left
Save
them
the
to live.
Goombas, new incentive.
Oh, you're supposed
You
to
didn't
kill them?
sacrifice them.
Oops.
Oh, taking a little bit of a safer route over there. It's fine. It's not that much of a time loss if you don't go for the long jump.
Also, Mario's really mean to Captain Toad in this route. He completely removed his snow cover and leaves the freezing storm there, killing Toad. Poor
I
guy.
always try to go for the perfect, you don't even touch the snow, so you just leave him inside the wall.
Yeah, you can save Toad. It's hard, but you can save him.
We have a $50 donation by Anonymous saying, Thanks ESA for a great event this summer. Let's get those donations to 70k. And I think this is pretty realistic.
Shoutouts to ESA, by the way, for letting me show 5 different runs this event. It was a very busy week, but I like being busy at events like this. This is the final run.
Yeah, this is my first time at any kind of event like this, and I'm really enjoying it. It's made me regret not going in last year.
Well, now you know. Never skip ESA.
Yeah, never skipping it again.
Can I just say something about ESA? Everyone that is indecisive about going to ESA, you should really come. I want to just debunk a few myths. It's in Sweden and the national language is Swedish, but everyone here speaks English, so that's not something you should be concerned about at all. The venue itself is closer to the airport than any other event I've ever been to. You land, you take a train that's 1 station, and you're at the hotel within 20 minutes after landing. And for streamers, Elgato is providing the stream stations. You see the green screens in the back. If you are scared of missing out on stream time, you can get stream time over there for your own channel, and it's super awesome. Come to ESA, bro. It's awesome.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Going to ESA, it is this year has been really good, especially because the hotel and the venue are one thing, so it's you can instantly go to the hotel room. You don't have to travel 5 minutes to come here. I mean, some people do. Some people do who are coming from an Airbnb or something. But for the most part, you can instantly book a hotel and then already literally upstairs is the venue and everything. So you don't even need to do anything.
And the plus side is we have food courts right outside the door of
Yes.
the hotel.
Yes,
and we have
definitely.
huge, one of the biggest malls I've seen outside of the Mall of Scandinavia one in Stockholm. Here in Julia called Emporia. It's a really, really big mall with anything you can think of. Poor Mitako for losing his luggage, but he just went into the mall and bought some clothes because it's literally right here. Nice.
We have a $5 donation by Tiny Tim saying, Hi all, had to donate again for the amazing race. Good luck to all the runners and shoutouts to the amazing announcer. Thanks a lot, dude.
Way to push his ego.
You know someone has to donate.
It was just Thiefbug donating under a different name.
Is that why both of them started with T?
So as you can see, you probably saw a little bit of it during Yoshim's run through of Seaside, but it's a very consistent route and a lot of cheap. I really like this kingdom for how clean it is with the route and every single moon in it. I don't think it has changed much since they finalized the route a couple of months ago, or like before ESA Winter specifically.
They changed it to this a long time ago and then never touched it again. The water route is just so much nicer than the outside of the water moon route.
Oh, you have a visitor.
The fly. So I'm being sabotaged. There's a fly somewhere. Ah. I'm allergic to flies. You have to take over, Ginny.
The fly also. The fly just wants to be in stream, man.
Yeah, so over there on your
Can anyone
side,
badge check the fly?
No bad.
yeah, where's the other staff? I can't do it because I'm commentating. Oh, nice throw over there by Yoshim. I've never dared to throw from that far because I always hit like the side of the pot, and I'm like, oh my god.
That happened to me like so many times. The thing about it is, for me, I'm just like, I never really get the camera. I just do it like blind. I don't look at it really because the camera is just like on the other side.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I just throw it and it either works or it doesn't. But when it works, it looks really cool. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a thing now.
And Yoshim's coming up to one of my favorite moves, the Island of Salt. So can we get some PJ salts in chat?
Cord is so quick yet.
I think there's like 2 salt moons in this route.
Yeah, the first moon and this one.
We have a $5 donation by Tunze. Hello, ESA and Isaia. Tunze here. Enjoying the SMO run. Good luck to the runners, especially to Isaia. I will donate another 5 things if the announcer can pronounce my name properly.
Oh boy.
Well, did he get it?
Did he get it right though?
Well, you have
So
to
we'll
donate
find
another
out.
to tell him that he got it right.
Let's find out. Luncheon Kingdom is actually like my favorite world. It's just so colorful. It's a beautiful world. Also, the movement is like really cool to look at.
Especially with the finalized route.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. The final.
People, do you guys remember the war between like the lava puddle and versus Forks?
Yeah, I was
Forks
really
secret?
stubborn on the lava puddle.
I really wanted to do forks.
Yeah, I love Forks. I was so bad at lava jumping, so I decided like, no, I'm just gonna do Forks.
When I tried to learn the lava jumping, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do this. Like, no, I'm not.
It's so
gonna do this.
inconsistent for me. Like,
Like
it's
you
not
can.
worth it.
I mean, the good thing is, it is like, is it fast to use the fork now, or?
Yeah, it's faster.
It's faster now. Yeah, I'm really glad that is the thing, because I would not want to do
I
that.
believed from day one Forks was faster.
And way easier to do, honestly. Like the lava one is just so annoying if you don't get it. It's
Yeah, and like there's so much room for error since there are pits everywhere
Yeah.
on that map. And in Forks, it's like you can save it. Like I even have a highlight from another event I did a showcase for with Odyssey, where I almost died, but I ended up catching a platform all the way down because I fell down from getting the first moon in Forks.
I mean, it happened to me several times as well. And it's just like, it is a way safer and faster option. It's just so much better.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we would have to do lava pits, I would just be like, no, you know what? I'm doing fork anyway. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
go away with that. Like, don't.
I was really stubborn with lava because I was good at it.
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm
understand.
bad at
like,
Forks.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if you're good at it, you're just like, yeah, this is my thing now. But that's still like, it's like, I guess most runners can agree with me that it was like, forks are way better. Like,
I
forks
always
are-
thought forks looked much cooler. So
I mean,
had
that,
to have
that
it.
as well. That as
Forks
well.
wanna
looks cooler.
swing their way up.
I
to
mean,
the
we have all the
moon.
positives. It's way cooler, it's way faster, and it's way safer. Like, what else do you want? Like,
I see that camera angle switch. I remember when I was practicing this and Fussin was like, yes, this people are finally doing the camera angle change, not mess up the roll down to the door.
all right. So,
Okay.
Yoshin just got done with Luncheon Kingdom, and now we're actually gonna enter Ruined Kingdom, which is kind of like, it looks kind of like Dark Souls actually, because there's like a huge dragon just appearing out of nowhere.
I mean, they weren't really subtle with how that kingdom looked, and think about what Nintendo dropped like recently with the new DLC outfit. They literally gave Mario like a suit of armor.
Well, it literally, so it's just like, yo, this
When I
is
died.
Dark Souls now in Mario. And you're gonna see it right now. You're gonna see a huge dragon appearing. And, I mean, the fight itself is pretty easy, but it just, like, looks so dark in comparison. Like,
It's a little bit of optimization.
like,
in
you
that
look at
Oh,
launch.
we're dead even.
Same
Oh my god!
Like, you look at Launcher Kingdom, it's, like, so bright. And now, look on the down right and see how, like, dark it gets after, like, one world. Literally. Like, oh, they're so even right now.
Oh
It's-
my
wow.
god, this is actually a race.
Alright. So now just take a quick look at both sides and you're gonna see a huge like turn of emotions.
Gotta hand it to Yoshin though for keeping such a cool
Yeah, he-
all the way through. Like his run is really solid right now.
Yeah, he's running away from us.
To the future.
But yeah, as you can see, we're literally gonna fight against the dragon right now, and it's a free-phase fight. So what we do right now is, first of all, we gotta ground pound on those shiny objects because they give us hearts. And the thing we do is we jump on the dragon before he loses his damage frames. We do that just to save time, literally. And the thing is,
Ooh, okay.
because oh wow, good job.
We're fine.
The thing is, we have the thing is that that's why we have the hearts as well.
Just barely a couple of seconds off each other.
I thought the Forks room was your room.
Nah. Didn't say I'm good at it.
So Akai, do you know why they added the dragon into this game?
I actually don't know.
I have a
was like-
theory.
You have
I
a
have a
theory
small
about it.
theory because the voice of Mario, Charles Martinet, he actually voiced a dragon in Skyrim.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right, so that's probably like why.
I assume that's like a note towards that. Slash also being a note towards, oh, Dark Souls is coming out on the Switch.
I mean, I'm just gonna be.
The
hon-
leak was in Odyssey.
I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like my fear is like they just wanted to make like something really dark into the game. So
Yeah.
just,
Something
so-
really that's not Mario.
Yeah, so you just like have everything. So just like surprise people and be like, oh wait, this is
Oh,
different.
did I kill him?
You killed him.
Not just like any other game, like for example Sunshine, where it's just like all sunshine and rainbow, where it's like all sunshine and rainbows.
Also, this part is RNG.
Or
Yeah,
SSD4,
the
for
freaking
example.
frying pan Koopa he's just bad.
All right.
He can't aim.
And he just finished off the dragon. Good job.
Yeah, there was like this meme that Odyssey is every game.
Odyssey's
Like-
every game.
Odyssey is Dark Souls.
Od-
Odyssey is
Sonic.
Odyssey
is Sonic.
Sonic.
Yeah. Odyssey is everything.
Odyssey is everything. Alright, so Yoshim is actually going to enter the second last world of the game, which we talked about the Mecha Brutals, and you actually did not see one Brutal in the route, but you're gonna see her at the end. You're gonna see her at the end. It is actually the only girl of the bunnies, or the Brutals, however you want to call it. I actually usually call them bunnies, but most people say like, yeah, that's the Brutals, but still, I'll roll with that. And yeah, for now, both plays are almost. Oh, that was really close.
No man, I always do like.
It looked really close though.
Oh no! At least you don't have to worry about money anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, it's a good thing. I mean, you didn't lie about giving us heart attacks.
Yeah, for sure. So with that,
Panbo
Chris is
trolling
gonna
me.
catch up a little bit towards Yoshim, but it's still a bit of a far ways. Yoshim's been way too solid this
I'm
run.
gonna get you, don't worry. Could you just like go use the bathroom and come back? That would be great. He's so far ahead.
The question is, would he still win after a bathroom break?
Yes, of course. He could go out, like get from McDonald's, get a burger.
he's gonna take his time ordering some stuff. In the meantime, you're just catching up. It's like, oh wait, you're still like half a second. He's still like half a minute behind. Oh well, let me just finish.
So we see Yoshim over there doing a little bit of like a few scary jumps. Unless like you're really comfortable with jumping in this area, like you really shouldn't be fooling around with jumps over here because anything, and if you don't pick up the checkpoint flags, you'll start off right where the Odyssey left you.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he's been confident throughout this whole run, honestly. Like, there was never a moment where he looked, like, panicked or anything, so he's doing really well right now. Like, I did not see, like, I mean, at the start, he failed at, like, Cascade Kingdom, but other than that, he's been really, really solid.
All right, coming up to, I think this is the third or fourth area he's coming up to.
That is the second. Wait, that's the second area. You just got the first moon, so that's like the second area
Oh,
now.
yeah.
And after that, he's gonna get the third area.
I love the movement here. This
Oh,
movement
yeah,
is pretty
definitely.
sick.
Actually, in this world, this is like the only world where it doesn't show you how many moons you need to collect, so we just like have to go with it. But yeah, usually also at the casual playthrough, you usually always see like the amount of moons on the top left that you need. You don't see it in this world though, and you also don't see it in the moon world.
So I think you need 8?
you need about 8. Yeah, you need about 8.
Oh, wow.
Really good
You
job.
see what he did there?
Yeah, really good job. I'm giving
The
that.
setups, hello?
I'm gonna do some more magic
crazy.
here.
He doesn't even go for the second one, so that's like, yeah, it's really good. And both of them are gonna enter the dragon fight now, so aka Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Super Mario Dark Souls Odyssey.
I wouldn't be surprised if like the Mario voice actor had voiced the dragon as well.
Praise Toad.
He knows how to
Dude,
do
I
it.
would not be
praising the
surprised.
dragon.
He voices like so many characters in Mario franchise anyway. I guess he voices like Mario, Wario, Luigi.
All the Mario
Yeah.
male characters except
Does he
for like
voice
Bowser.
Luigi as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's like literally he's taking over the whole cast actually. Alright, so right now for Yoshim, he's going to enter the first mini boss fight. There are actually two Mecha Brutals. Why am I always saying Mecha Brutals? There are two
We're not at
Brutals.
Power Rangers yet. Don't worry about
Not
it.
yet, no. I'm just so excited to see them. But like, yeah, they're two brutal fights. First of all, that's the girl which we didn't see in the whole run, and then the green one which we saw at the very start of it. There's actually a way to get the ball to her head like instantly if you position yourself correctly. But he didn't get it first try, but that's like, it doesn't matter really. Like, he's gonna get it anyway. And he got 2 more tries to go to get it perfectly. But you can actually decide between which brutal you want. It doesn't matter which one you go for first. Usually speedrunners go for the girl. I usually always tend to go for the green one, just because I'm like more comfortable with that after finish the green one. Because he's like, in my opinion, the harder
I tend
one.
to do the same. Cause
Yeah, he's
more
like the
annoying.
harder one in my opinion out of those two. So it's just like I always roll with that. It's just... Oh, he's messing it up a little bit now.
I like the. I think the green one's much harder.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I always go for it first. Cause just like when I'm done with that, the second one is like, nah, whatever. Like, got it.
Oh, get it. Nice.
If I get the green one, I'm like very sure to get her as well. I actually don't know the names of the rules.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Topper, Harriet, Spirit, and I can't remember the last one.
You just have to say which one is which one now.
Harriet is the girl. Topper, that's the guy with the green hats.
All right.
And Spirit is the guy that spews
Okay.
the poison.
I always call the last one Goofy because
Yeah, he looks like Goofy,
a bunny
though.
version
I
of
call them Goofy, green guy, yellow guy,
Yellow.
and Harriet.
I literally don't even have names. I just don't name. I'm just like, yo, we're just gonna fight that person right now. Like, whatever. I mean, except the Goofy though. Like, I guess many people noticed that literally looks like Goofy, but
Yeah.
All right.
Is this a good time for donations?
Go for it.
New announcer who it is, by the way. We have $5 from Anonymous saying, good luck, Isaia. Another $20 from Maine saying, good luck to all the runners and thanks for this special event. Amazing gamers, you all. Loving Yoshim. $5 from Arma saying, you got this, Yosh, man. We're rooting for you. Less than 3. And $25 from Anonymous without a comment. But thank you very much for the donation.
Okay, so Yoshim is making on his way to actually, for this time, is actually correct when I'm saying that, Mecha Brutal fight. He's actually going for the Mecha Brutal fight now, or he's on his way to get there. And there are 2 different strats to do it. One of them is a beginner strat, which is use the bird in order to first of all use the bombs to destroy the legs, and then to get up on top to destroy one of the brutal cubes. Other than that, there's also a way to do it without the bird completely. But it's a very hard thing to do, and I guess they're going for it. I don't know if all runs are going for it, but Yoshim is probably gonna go for it. There's a way.
They all know how to do it. The birdless. I could be wrong.
I do birdless,
You do
but
birdless, okay.
he might be getting some earlier hits than we do.
All right. As you can see right now, he's just getting up there instead of using the bird, because you usually would have to use the bird, then use the bombs that you saw right there dropping, and then use it against.
Blow up the armor on the legs.
Yeah, blow up the armor on the legs on him. But he's really fast at that. Holy crap.
Oof.
He's really
Good
fast.
running.
Let's see if he gets it first try. Let's
If
see
he gets...
Ah!
So it's really awkward to jump towards the face of the,
Yeah.
the Megazord, as I call it. If you watch Power Rangers, you know what I'm talking about. But sometimes you can get really lucky and keep bonking between the head and like the end of the ears and still land on top of it. But it's really random. I don't know how consistent that is. I don't think it's very consistent.
It's not.
And like
no.
you just keep bunking up and down, and like it's a 50-50 if you land on top of it, or you have to like do the bird thing after.
That's really a sad thing because, like, you know, the phase 3 of that is like literally the hardest thing to do. After that, phase 4 is actually easy again, but like getting the first brood is really hard because just trying to land on that is just not easy in any way at all.
And like I remember my biggest issue with this fight is hitting the last one. I've fallen down mid ground pound because it just swiftly moved away.
For me,
so
it's
you
like
can
the
hit
third one,
box.
honestly. For me, it's like the third one. I don't know why, but like
Wow,
when he moves.
that was actually a really good fight. Even though he fell down once, that was really solid.
Alright, so now Chrism also gonna enter the mini boss fights, and he goes for the purple one. Or sorry, Harriet?
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah, I'm really bad at names.
Her
like that.
safari hat.
The safari hat.
So the way she works is that she always stands at a specific distance from you, and if she is idling on the perfect distance from you, she will throw her spike ball bombs way sooner. So you want to make sure like you don't move around too much, or else she's gonna keep walking around and never throw it, basically.
Alright, so Yoshim is gonna enter the last world of the any percent, which is the moon. And there's actually a skip called the moon skip, which was found out really early at the start of
The first week of the game.
the first week of the game. It's like one of the very early on glitches, which were found, or tricks. Now, yeah, you can really consider the glitch, can't you? It's
Sequence
like,
break.
It's like, yeah, sequence break, more or less. And it saves about 5 to 6 minutes, because usually you would have to, like, go into...
The moon cave.
Yeah, exactly. You would have to go into the moon cave, and with that you would lose a lot of time. But with the moonscape, we can just make like one really precise jump, and we can enter the boss fight immediately. And we're gonna see if he gets it first try. It's actually a really consistent jump, to be honest. But for me personally, I still mess it up sometimes. But
Can we talk about how when they went into the both fights, they both did different bosses, so it looked kind of neat over at the stream.
yeah. Alright, let's see if Yoshim will get it first try.
It's not the hardest thing in the world, but like you gotta know, like, understand how the jumps work. And so I gotta drop out real quick for a group photo, so I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll just take over the commentary and so then.
Bye, Ginny. I miss you already.
Alright,
He hasn't left yet.
Not yet. Okay, there you go. So now we're gonna see Yoshim go make his way up to the Sphinx because he needs to go to the Sphinx in order to do the moon jump. If he gets it first try, that'll be really great. The chances of getting it is actually again really it's really consistent to get the jump, but sometimes it just happens that you mess up. There are visual cues for this jump. You have there's like an L if you look at it, and you have to like go on the right side of the L in order to get it. And let's see if he got... Oh, there you go. Good job. He got it first try. Good job. All right, and now he's gonna enter the first boss. But there are actually 2 phases in this fight. The first one is the Cloud Bowser, the Bowser fight, which you saw at Cloud. And then after that, we actually control Bowser ourselves in order to escape and finish the run. Yeah, so that's gonna be a thing now. But Bowser also learned something, so he also got some more attacks in his pocket. So you're gonna see him use fire instead of just like walking around and jumping and hoping that Mario is gonna die eventually. Alright, and both of them are gonna enter the birdless Mecha Brutal fight right now. Let's see if both can get on the first try. Okay, you got the second one. Both of them are on the second one right now. Okay, let's see if they get on phase 3. There you go. Good job, Chrism. That was a good job on both ends for not falling off.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. It might happen. But let's just hope let's just hope you're gonna get it. Okay. Alright. Last phase for Chrism. And he got it. Oh, wait, not yet. Now he got it. Good job.
Thanks. Yeah, last one is a bit tricky.
Yeah, definitely. Third and fourth phase is like really hard to do, honestly. I don't blame anyone who falls down for that.
No.
All right, and let's see if Isaiah. Oh, okay, he fell down. I didn't notice
Oh, you're
it.
back already.
And now he also got it.
Ooh,
Yeah, he
close
also
one.
got it.
Very
I
close.
was just a few frames in time there. If it was a few frames slower, it would have knocked me back. Now I would have to try and get back on again.
All
I
right.
wasn't gone too long.
So Yoshim is
What did
the
I miss?
last level now, and he's gonna control. Again, that's sad. He's gonna control Bowser now and try to finish this game as much as possible. There's also a clip in here called 2D skip. The question is if he's probably gonna go for it, but it's just like you just skip a small section of. The
Saves 2 seconds, loses you like 40.
I mean, he's really far ahead, so like if he loses now, it doesn't really matter anymore, does it?
Way to rub it in, man.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He should go for it once, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, he could go for it like 5 times and still be fine, but
Probably.
maybe once. Maybe once. There we go.
Let's see what's he gonna do.
Oh, yeah, he's going for it.
Is he gonna get it?
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, 2 seconds, man.
All right. And he's about to enter the last phase of the any percent run.
Yeah, let's see if we can get these fireballs right. So the strat for the ending here, there's 4 pillars before you can basically break up the moon so you can return back to the planet. So what you want to do with the first one to the right, because that's the tallest one, I think. Or not the tallest one, but it's the most awkward one to deal with. You want to shoot enough fireballs to make it break down before you go to the left and go all the way around to break down all of them.
Did he get it? It doesn't look like he has like probably one more to go.
Yeah,
but
which is
yeah.
fine. As
Yeah,
long as it's one more, it's pretty okay.
Yeah.
So you can still shoot fireballs towards it. For this section, like as long as you're higher on the ground than the rest of the platforms, you'll be fine on aiming towards the pillars. Otherwise, the falling meteors or rocks will block your fireballs, and it's just easier because you can hit anywhere on the pillar for it to break down.
Yep.
And like if you're far away from the center part, you have to be really careful because there's a lot of lag happening when the pillar is falling.
And he's just about to finish his run, and then it's time for either Chrism or Isaiah to finish his second place. But that
And time
for
is
him
coming up right
is time.
That's a crazy time right there.
106.32.
Yeah.
Good job. You want to say something?
How do you feel, man?
Hi.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Thank you. The beginning was weird because I started playing pretty bad. Like, I thought everything was going to go downhill. But I could keep it up after the donations people gave me, cheering me up. And I actually played pretty consistent until the Mecha Bowser. Like,
Even that was still, like, the backup was good. Your backup was really
well,
good.
I think you can do it a bit faster without the Pokebird or
Oh, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it's called. But yeah, the thing is, it was a pretty stupid mistake.
Oh, we're still at 2 HP.
Still, aside of Dino Skip and Mecha Brutal, I have no complaints with it. Like,
Really, really good run.
I was aiming for 106 or better, so
So, yeah.
I just got it. And yeah, so thanks to everyone who cheered me up, and to the racers, to ESA, for getting me here. And not much more, so you can keep commentating around the race.
can I read a
Thank
few
you so
donations?
much.
First of all, thank you for running, though. It's also just that. Thank you for participating.
You could probably go for a quick one right now.
We have $100 from Prophet saying, spread love like a Paddington bear. And another $100 from Lucy Ferris saying, just want to say thank you for an amazing marathon. So many good games and skilled runners.
Can we talk about that soundtrack for a second? The soundtrack
So
is
good, yeah.
amazing. I think both of them so far are having a pretty decent fight. No major hiccups.
I'm actually gonna take it easy here though.
Okay. Yeah, it might be smart. Oh, nice. With each sequence, Bowser's gonna swing a set amount of times, but oh, nice. That was the last. I didn't even count. That was the last one.
Yeah, that was the last one. Same for Isaiah now. He's gonna finish right about now. All right, and now it's Chris's turn to control Bowser and finish.
Nice. You didn't get a Phantom grab.
Yeah, the Phantom one's so weird.
So there's this weird like instance of when you try to grab not just Bowser, just any enemy, Cappy just like pats them on the head and then leaves.
Yeah.
So in this section you actually lose time if that happens.
Are you both going for 2D skip though?
No. No. I've never done that.
Come on, first. There's gotta be a first time sometime.
Let's go. First time in the marathon.
$10 if you get it.
No, I'm not going to go for it.
$10 if you get it.
Keep your money. I don't want it.
$20 to the donation if you get it.
No.
Do it
I'm
for
just gonna not
charity.
do it and donate 20 myself.
Keep it safe over here.
This is
Still
like
smart. Like
this is the
it's easy
sweatiest
to mess
moment.
up even if you don't do the 2D skip because due to the fact that like this is a newer game, the movement is really awkward, and specifically this 2D section, I don't know why, it just feels awkward to move sometimes.
Yeah.
So you could die even without attempting the 2D skip.
No.
Oh.
No.
That was my one chance to catch up. Unless he gets a ghost block. There's one glitch you can get that can screw him over completely.
Yeah, watching out for getting hit here is really smart because each time you get hit, the game slows down for like a fraction of a time. Watch out for the camera lag!
Don't worry, don't worry.
Okay, and now he's
I've
also
been
about
there.
to finish. Good job.
Yeah,
Jeez.
another thing to worry about that I didn't mention was camera turns depending on where you are, so that can mess up your movement too. I actually lost the run because the camera turned me, so I just fell down the pit.
All right, and time for him as well.
God.
11:25. Good job.
Now we get to hear the song twice.
And now Isaiah's also gonna finish it.
Yeah, the camera with the fireball is so weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Could I get Isaiah's audio?
$112, baby. You got the meme number at least.
And time. That's it.
That was Super Mario Odyssey.
That was Super Mario Odyssey.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Good race, man.
Thanks.
Good job to all the runners. You all did great.
I feel like it's been a great year for this game.
Yeah.
Like I did my not the best but good introduction run back in winter, and then we had a chance to see Nicrovetta run it at Summer Games, and now we got to see a race. So definitely, I think like if you're interested in the game, definitely check it out on Speedruns.com. Join our Discord, and like you'll get all the help you need to learn every single category in the game. Because we have pretty much dedicated runners towards everything. We have people like Tech, who's figured out a lot of stuff, really good teacher that could help you out with learning a lot of cool stuff in the game, and it's a fantastic speed game, and it's not too hard to get into.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not only Odyssey, it's like all games this year. It's like
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
it's
of
been,
course.
it's been amazing for speedrunning in general, to be honest. To be
This
really
is
honest.
probably one of the best speeding to get into because it's so easy to
Yeah.
get into.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Thank
make
you
sure
for watching.
Yeah, sorry. So make sure you follow Yoshim, Isaia, and Chrism for more, like, you know, more Mario Odyssey stuff.
Oh, we got
Or
a
others.
funny. We got a
What
clip.
is this?
What?
I've never seen this.
Broken game. That's great.
Well,
All right, thank you guys.
again, good job to all the runners. You all did great.
Yeah, fantastic.
All right.